I've been watching anime for a while now. 8 years. And there's something I've noticed about some anime. Because what these characters be doing sometimes is egregious, outrageous, and stupendous. We need a second review. Today, we'll be looking at Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood's Elric brothers and their encounter with Scar. Alright, let's go! Alright, so basically, there's these two brothers called Alphonse and Edward Elric, and they work for the military. And they're being hunted by Scar. And all you need to know about this Scar dude is that he hates the military. And that he has a tough scar on his face. That's pretty much it. That's the lore. We start off with the two siblings chilling next to a statue, you know, letting the rain fall on themselves, thinking they're kind of deep or something. Next thing we know, this brother shows up. And boy, when I tell you Edward was quaking in his boots, he was shooketh. Al, on the other hand, was not wasting a second and gets into action, pulling his brother away from Scar's first attack. Scar also don't give a fuck, bro. He'll smack both of them right then and there. After a brief second of Edward being as useless as Sakura, he locks back in and transmutes a wall to separate them from Scar. And just as I thought Ed was locked in, he starts crapping his pants again. And low-key, I would too.
Wow, man. Damn.
I mean, just look at that menacing face. I do not want that smoke. Now, what do you think they do? A. Lock in and fight him. B. Call for backup. Or C. Give up. Surprise, it's none of those. It was actually option D. Getting the fuck out of there. Now, Scar is not a bitch either. He's a hunter. And his prey is right in front of him. So he destroys the ledge they're standing on, resulting in a lot of rubble and the brothers falling off the building. After a bunch of running around town, Scar ultimately corners them in an alley. And now there's nothing to do but fight. The brothers muster up all the courage they have and go for an attack. Now pause the frame right here. You see them flying past him and all three of them being locked in? Now if you've watched enough anime like your boy, you know somebody is getting their shit rocked. And there was no need to show off though. Because the truth is, Al got fucking slimed. He's cooked, seasoned, and served to the Grim Reaper himself. Here's what I would have said if he had a body that could actually be affected. Now here comes Edward's dumbass trying to take revenge, but he gets treated like an Attack on Titan background character, and we all know what happens to them. This eventually leads to Scar destroying his automail arm, and it kinda looks like it's over for the both of them. But Ed, being the older brother he is, tries to sacrifice himself by making Scar promise not to hurt his little brother. Aw, so cute. Now it's over, beans cooked. Dunzino. Until the whole squad decides to pull up. We got Roy Mustang, Riza Hawkeye, Gene Havoc, Alex Lewis Armstrong himself. And yeah, Mace Hughes is also there, but he's just like hiding around the corner so he doesn't get minked himself. Which is pretty understandable. I mean, he has a loving wife and daughter at home. Why would he risk any of that? And you know them boys don't play like that. They pull up with a whole ass platoon ready to fire on command and save the Elric brothers. And low-key, if not for them, the show would end right there. Now, Scar does manage to escape by going into the sewers, but hey, at least the brothers reunite once again. All in all, pretty good fight. I mean, yeah, except for the fact that our MCs got thrown around for the past 10 minutes. Yeesh. But now, the court has thus concluded the second review. And after reviewing all available evidence, the final verdict is as follows. Scar was egregious, outrageous, and ridiculous. Case closed.